Welcome. For your crimes against the Graveport Syndicate, you have been brought to the Frail Crag, one of the most infamous prisons under the Syndicate. I'd say enjoy your stay, but we have plenty of features to ensure you won't. You'll be here for a while. We hope it feels like an eternity. Hello, I know you might have expected a different story today, but our Wild Magic West adventures with Alice, Bishop, Elsie, and Soche in Vainsworth will have to wait until next time. For today, we have a special one-shot feature for you. This is the Tales from the Graveport, the Frail Crag. A whole new city with its own characters and its own stories. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for joining us. I will be your GM, and with me are 4 prisoners of the Crag. Prisoners, will you introduce yourselves?
Yes, I am Jareth Swinging Smith, a 35-year-old human male. I am ripped, jacked, beefy, dangerous. I've got a big, scruffy beard, and I've been here for 17 months.
I'm so happy that you decided to put 3 words that were describing just beefy. Like,
They're
that's
really
so
important.
important.
We
It's
don't
so
need to know
important to
anything
me.
else about him, to be honest.
It's so
No.
good. The best intro. I'm Trix, otherwise known as Lila Traxay, and I am the arsonist. I made a few boo-boos, but you know, we're okay now, because we're not alone in the prison, and company's always a little bit better. I think that Trix is very skinny, very slender. She doesn't look very menacing at all. Her eyes are just unnaturally, like, just so much larger than the rest of her face. And she's just like dirty blonde. She looks homeless, honestly. Yeah, that's Trix. I'm playing Trix today.
I am the thief, Saphira Malachite, a tiefling with a very deep purple skin color and silver white hair. I'm here because Trix got into trouble and I'm gonna bail her out. So, yeah.
We got it.
Timrick.
So good. Excellent.
I am Timrick. I am a pretty large anthropomorphic toad man. I'm an arms dealer, and I got framed for doing some shit that I didn't do. I do illegal shit, but what they said I didn't do it. I've been here for about 3 years at this point because the entire city fucking hates me. And I hate them too. I don't like people. So I just chill out. I'm dark green. I'm a toad, man. Just imagine a toad.
Alrighty. Well, Graveport is an unruly city, born from a harbor that leads to the hungry seas. Crime, deception, and misconduct run rampant, but only as long as you pay your dues to the Graveport Syndicate. The official governing body, the Duskvale family, is a spineless puppet. The Syndicate, who runs the majority of the markets, both the legitimate and the black market, are the real authority here. Looming over a steep drop into Rose Chills Bay, the Frail Crag is the Syndicate's privately owned prison. Shaped in the skull of a giant-jawed fish jutting out over the edge of the cliff, the Frail Crag is used to contain offenders and threats deemed by the Syndicate. Inmates are subjected to depraved experiments and pitted against each other in fights for the guards' sadistic enjoyment. Underneath the structure works a labyrinth connecting torture chambers. Above the courtyard arena in the center of the prison are the 10 by 10 cells crammed with 2 inmates each. We turn our attention to one of those cells on the north side of the prison. Swingin'. You are alone in your cell, actually. Tell me, why do you not have a cellmate right now? What happened to them?
They were annoying me, so I punched them really hard. Now they're in the infirmary.
Well, they were in the infirmary before the internal bleeding consequences of your punch brought them to the edge of the cliff where their body was disposed of. For the time being, you'll be the only inhabitant of your cell. Who's to say how long that will last?
If one this year, damn, they keep coming.
Swinging, remind us again, what was your crime that brought you into the Frail Crag?
Multiple accounts of first-degree murder of syndicate members.
And why? Why did you kill these syndicate members?
I just don't like them. I don't like the way they look. I don't like the fact that they run everything. And when I don't like things, I tend to use my fists. So I punched a few, and then they kept coming, and I kept punching. And then they wouldn't stop showing up everywhere, and I kept punching them. And no matter how many went down, they just kept coming.
Well, eventually they sent enough to restrain you. Someone of your stature was hard to subdue, and it cost them quite a number of good men and women. But they eventually brought you here to the Frail Crag. The guards keep their distance from you, mostly for their own safety, but they do have their stun batons. That's the only way that they're able to keep you from crushing their skulls.
I like them. They tingle.
The cell adjacent to you, we meet 2 additional prisoners of the Syndicate. Trix, what exactly are you imprisoned for again?
Oh, something caught on fire.
Caught on
And they
fire,
blamed me
how?
for it. Okay, so I had these fireworks that I got from a merchant outside of Graveport. And he was super mean about it. And I grabbed them, technically stole them, and killed him for them. And they were just like so many. And I was looking around and I was wondering where I could use them. And I just saw like one of the biggest buildings on the docks. And I just sort of did it. And it happened. It was awesome. But then I got arrested, and wifey wasn't too happy about that.
Speaking of which, the newest inhabitant of your cell is a familiar face. Fira, how did you end up here in the Frail Crag?
Ended up stealing some songbirds, which is a drug, and got caught. Slipped up accidentally, and I'm here.
Further down the line of cells, we come to the last of the party. There's a cell with only one individual, but unlike Swinging's cell, this cell specifically was designed to just hold one person. You have no cellmate, and why is that, Timrek?
Well, this whole city hates me.
And why do they hate you?
I sell illegal weapons, just like every damn body in this city.
But you know the truth. You know that you were getting a little too big, encroaching on the Graveport Syndicate's own territory of arms dealing. You wouldn't go down without a fight. You had too much resources. You were too smart to get caught any other way. So they had to frame you. That was the only way that they would be able to take out the competition on the market.
Cowards. Fucking cowards.
Your cells are completely made out of stone. The metal bars that form the doors are rusted from the moisture. You can hear the commotion outside from other cells. Any cell that gets a little too loud gets a abrupt rapping on the bars from a guard passing by. There's about a guard for every 5 cells. So for Swingin', Saphira, and Trix, you guys share a guard, and then Timric, you get your own personal supervisor.
What's the name of our guard?
Oh,
Your guard's name is Sawfish.
I'd like to press my face against the bars and reach my hands out. Sawfish, sir, excuse
Hey,
me.
What'd I tell you about
Excuse me.
putting your arms out? I'll cut him off if you aren't.
I know. But it's so hot in here. But could you come here for just a second, though? Could you come here for just a second?
I'm not.
I promise. I promise to behave.
She's lying.
Oh, I would never lie.
Lie all the time.
Well, you know what, Swingin'?
What?
You just lack an imagination. Is all I've gotten is an imagination, and I am so.
How about you imagine
bored.
this boot in your face?
Oh, you gonna beat on me, Sawfish?
Oh no.
When you say it like that, it makes me not want to do it, but I will. I will do it.
Well, I mean, it's completely your choice. I'm not trying to make you feel one way or another.
I'm the guard here.
Okay. I was just gonna ask if you had like a crayon or something,
No, I don't have crayons.
or like a pen, or like a
No.
pastel.
No.
A charcoal would also do, like a piece of charcoal.
I'll turn you into charcoal.
Are you flirting with me, Sawfish?
What? No. Stop it.
That's okay. It's okay. I understand. Just to let you know, though, I am taken. But I was wondering. So, did you want to? A whole lot of things.
Bars?
Oh, you've got jokes today, Swingin'. Are you feeling especially froggy? You want to jump?
Timrick.
Do you want to fight me?
No,
Hey, cut it
that's
out.
the frog.
If you want to fight, you'll have your time in the arena soon enough.
That ain't funny.
Yeah, I do love my time there. I really do. I really, really do. When you guys put good stuff in my hands and I get to use them on other people.
Hey, if you keep it up, you'll stay in this cell forever. How about that?
I know. That's kind of what they told me when I came in, that I was going to stay here forever and ever, and I was never ever going to leave. And then I was going to become an old lady in here and die of some terrible, horrible, probably like venereal disease. And it was quite a picture that they painted. And I remember. I do. So you don't need to remind me.
If she keeps talking, can I pummel her?
I'd love that. That would be so fun. It's so boring in here.
Stop. You're both staying in your cell. Neither of you are getting out.
Oh, man.
Swinging.
Sure.
Hey, where are you bringing in the replacement? You arrest people all the time. Why don't I have a new a new friend?
Yeah, he doesn't feel too good if he doesn't get to squash a man's skull like a cantaloupe.
You'll have your chance. Don't get so excited.
Hey, when's mealtime, Sawfish?
In an hour. Cut it out.
An hour?
You'll be skipping meal if you keep talking so much.
I don't know a lot about clocks, but I don't think there's a clock number on it called time. Wait, hold on.
Over by Timrick's cell, you hear a little knock on your wall. A female voice. Words on the street is that they're planning to take this wing and ship it up north. Apparently, the Syndicate is outsourcing cannon fodder to Usoaks for the war effort. Between the winter and how the Zeden mandate fight, it almost makes you want to stay here. Almost.
You're trying to get rid of me.
Well, I wouldn't say it's just you. Watch the ego, pal.
Interesting.
How long have you been here anyways? I feel like you've been here for a while, longer than I have. What's your whole deal?
Ain't no deal. But I have been here for a long time.
You're just happy to stay here?
Happy? Hell no. Just waiting on the right opportunity.
Well, if you get an opportunity, let me know.
And what's your name?
I'm Winsome. Winsome Atherton. You can call me Winnie.
Winnie?
Yeah.
Alright, Winnie. Timrick.
As the hour passes for lunch, Trix and Saphira, you are 2 years, you said? you're probably reunited for the first time.
You mad at me?
You got yourself caught.
Yeah, but it was like that wasn't even like a big deal. It was just like one building, and I didn't think that they would send me all the way here. You know.
You expected them not to get tricks.
Well,
You haven't.
I thought I had a few more connections with the gods, but it was kind of difficult. You know,
Hmm?
people just don't trust Trexes. You know, it's hard. I thought I'd be able to get out of this one.
Don't worry. We won't be here for long.
Well, you got some cooking? Well, share with the class.
You can't spoil right now.
What do you mean? Just tell me. You can't say that you've got plans and then not tell me any of them.
Just soon. You'll know very soon.
You guys eventually are released from your cells and escorted down to the mess hall. The mess hall is busy. Not all inmates take their meal at the same time. But there's probably around 50 or so of you prisoners in this mess hall.
Ooh, lunch. This is
I
my
hope it's
favorite part of the
mystery meat
day. Oh, I know. I love that stuff. I really do.
It is probably the most indistinguishable pile of wet slop that is dropped on your plate.
Slop.
Oh, could you give me a little extra? Just a little on the side. Just a little on
No.
the side.
You're
Oh,
where do you put it? You're like skin and bone. Give me the
I
extra.
have a very high metabolism.
That sounds like another lie, Trix.
Move the line along. You're holding everyone up.
Okay, fine.
Oh, do we have any apples today, though? Steak? Shrimp?
You see
Yeah,
that
if you got some mashed potatoes back there, I'd love them.
you see that the guard just hits the can of slop in front of him. If there's apples, they're in there already.
Yeah.
Flinging moves along.
Where's my helping?
You want your helping? Here. You see that the guard takes a big spoonful of the slop and slams it against your tray hard enough that a bunch splatters on your prison garb.
Oh, now he's just wasting food.
Uh-oh.
Thank
Are you gonna
you.
fight?
You just see Timrick smile, and he'll keep going.
No fight.
Most of the tables are filling up quite quickly. You were probably one of the last wings to be released to the mess hall, so there's only a few spots open. One of the tables has a half dragonborn, half human female sitting next to what looks to be a werewolf. On the other end of that table are two weresharks.
Ooh.
Timrick, you'll know them to be Ogden and Milford Swale. They are of the Scarlet Pistol Demons, one of the smaller gangs of Graveport.
So, are we gonna all sit together? Is that like the situation?
If we do, I promise I won't kill you.
I'm gonna just sit down and just like start shoveling it into my mouth. It's like the best thing that I've ever eaten.
As Timrick sits down, he's going to take his tongue and just lap up like all of the slop. He's pretty used to it. He's been eating that drink for like 3 years, so it tastes like peanut butter to him. So
For Sappho, who's not used to it, she just sets her tray beside Trix's.
So Swingin takes his plate above his face and then takes his hand and just shovels all of the slop into his mouth at once and then just starts swallowing.
I split half of Saphira's and I give it to the. There you go, big man. There you go.
Thanks.
For you to get big and strong.
I'm already big and strong.
Oh, but you could get bigger.
Swingin'. That's your name, right?
Yeah, Frogman.
My name is Timrick.
Timrick the Frog.
The
Toad. Are you a
Timrick?
Toad?
How'd they get to you? You see that one of the Swale brothers, you can't tell which one's Ogden, which one's Milford. Even when they were out on the streets, they were inseparable and basically indistinguishable. But one of the were sharks looks at you. The Timric? Yeah, right. There's no way that the Timric would be in here.
In the flesh. They got me.
What, you get slow or something?
Nah. They had to set me up to get me in here.
So you're dumb. The other type of slow.
You want to say that again?
Doesn't matter what you do, we're both here in the same place, we're both wearing the same clothes. You don't got your fancy fur coats anymore, do you? Don't think so.
I don't need a fur coat to get you out of here.
Hey, if you're planning to break out, so are we.
I don't much like the disrespect that you threw my way, though.
I raise my hand. I lean forward. I raise my hand.
You're the one that talks that much, ain't you?
Permission to talk?
And when you ask permission,
Well, I mean, that's also true. You're saying you're gonna get out of here? I'm gonna look down at the twins.
We've been chalking up with the guards. One of them's got a nice little favorable taste for the songbird. Said maybe if we're able to hook him up with a steady supply, maybe the doors could open up for us. We wouldn't mind telling him to leave a few other doors open. You just gotta do a favor for us first.
And what
Here
kind
it
of
comes.
favor is that? Does it involve killing people?
You see one of the were sharks smile. You see the rows of teeth turn into a curved grin. The other one tilts his head very sharply. Over a few tables away, you see a trio of platinum blonde elves. The Moth Sisters. Take out a few of them. That'll be good enough.
Why so many people trying to get out of this prison?
wow, why? Why could it be? It could be the chained together torture chambers beneath us.
Well, I mean,
Or the experiments. Or
Well,
the
people don't-
arenas.
well, sure, it's bad, but why all right now? Because that's what
What do
I'm
you mean
wondering.
right now? It's been happening all the time. It's just
And do
never-
any of them work?
if they worked, we wouldn't all still be here now, would we? The half dragonborn, half human turns around. You've probably been acquainted with her. Her name is Arlie Chowder. From what you've heard, she's here on the accounts of assassinating one of the higher-ups of the syndicate. Those two over there are just shooting in the dark. I doubt they even have a guard in their pocket.
You got a better idea.
You can provide us some proof, maybe.
Ogden and Milford look at each other, and then the one on the right just shrugs. I don't care if you believe us or not. We're gonna get out here one way or another. I'm just saying, if you want it out, we might be able to help you, help us, help you.
Now, you need to make sure your information is sound, because if you happen to be lying, and I happen to get out of here before you do, I'm gonna make sure that you die.
That's a lot of big talk for someone eating slop.
We're all eating slop in here, you idiot.
Not me. You see that the permanently shifted werewolf, Crane Colby, looks up. In his plate is just a bone.
Oh, yum.
Okay. Swinging is gonna take the little bit that Trix gave him, a little bit of slop. He's gonna put it in his hand, and he's gonna hurl it as hard as he can at the werewolf's face. And be like, "Well, try some then."
Hey! You do that on purpose?
Of course I did. You think I would aim like that as an accident?
You see Colby stand up and says, I'll scratch your eyes out.
I don't need my eyes to kill you, dog.
Colby is going to swing at you. I need a contested muscles.
I had a D6, right?
You will be rolling 3d6 plus 3 because you are in combat right now.
All right. That's a 16.
Colby scratches you and causes a big groove across your face. You're going to lose 1 willpower as he draws blood. but just as his claws come in contact with your skin, you swing this wide fist into the side of his head, knocking Colby from the table. Immediately, the cafeteria seems to erupt in activity as everyone turns around. No one's broken out into a fight quite yet. Mostly everyone is paying attention to this.
You ruined my pretty face, dog. I'm coming over for you.
Can you
I'm
ruin a piece of shit? Colby
Oh, girl!
leaps to his feet and
Oh, you
swings
did.
again, this time at your gut.
Ooh.
Let's have another contested muscles check.
Can I...
14.
Who has not finished their food?
I would say probably everyone that's not the four of you has been just picking at the slop.
Okay. Can I, like, grab the closest slop that I can? And, like, I don't know. Just, like, do something real sneaky and just, like, try to slip up or, like, fucking booby trap this werewolf because I want to use my trait. I want to give him advantage points while causing some kind of distraction.
And also, as they cause that distraction, can Timrick get up just mad calmly and walk over to where the server is with intent to attack him with his tray?
Trix, go ahead and roll me a...
Just like, oh my god, what just happened?
Trix, go ahead and roll me a fortune check.
Okay, let me
So that'll be
double check
2d6
the
plus 3.
Okay, cool.
And Swingin', I need you to roll me a stealth
Oh,
check.
2d6.
So there'll be a... So your stealth check is just a simple 2d6. Or sorry, not you, Swingin'. Timrick, I need the 2d6 from.
Okay.
Just take, it's an 8.
It's 2d6, so it's 8 plus 3. So it's 11. You're not rolling at advantage. You combine the 2d6 together.
Oh, okay.
So with your 11, you are causing a distraction with the swap tray
Yeah.
to give advantage to Swingin' on his next combat roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we get to Swingin', Timrick, I'll take the stealth roll, just a base 2d6 roll.
That's a 4.
Okay. It's one of the Wereshark brothers notices you, and you notice them noticing you as they stand up. On your next attack roll, Swingin', you're going to roll your 3d6 in your contested actions, and you're going to add another d6. So you'll be rolling 4d6 plus 3 to fight him. And what would you like to do?
So he's going for a gut, like, swipe?
Yes, Colby is going for a gut swipe.
Okay, I want to bring my hands together over my head and just crash it down on the back of his neck.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll.
That's a 13.
As you bring it crashing down the back of your neck, you hear a loud snap, and Colby's body just goes limp onto the floor. The cafeteria is erupting into roars, and you can see guards flooding from the entry points to break up the fight.
All right, I want to lean down, grab him by the neck, get some slop off the floor with my finger, and then just shove it in his mouth.
I'm just squealing with glee. I'm just having so much fun. This is the most interesting thing that's happened in 3 months.
Is there like any guard system like visible to them in the cafeteria, like that monitors them from above?
Yes, there's a few guards at like a balcony window, but there's quite a handful of guards just coming in to break up the fight between Swingin', even though they're pretty late at this point.
So while this is all going down, I'm just keeping an eye, seeing how many guards are in the balcony and like how many leave the area.
Timrick, as you are walking over to the slop server, you know that the Weresharks, the Swale brothers, have noticed your movement, but are you still heading over to the server?
Yes. As soon as I get closest to him, I would like to take the tray and smack it against his head.
Give me a muscles check.
That's 10.
As you slam the tray into it, you see that more guards are coming in. They split off from the group headed towards Swingin' and are headed towards you.
Now, did this tray hit knock him unconscious? Like, what did it do
It
to him?
stunned
Or
him. You haven't knocked him unconscious, but you have definitely like he's like frazzled.
got you. I want to do another tray shot.
Okay, go ahead and give me another muscles check. And then as the guards are coming through, you see that the Swale brothers have lurched forward and get in the way, just shouldering the guards off.
Amazing. That's an 8.
As you go to swing again, the ladle swings upwards and parries your tray attack. You got a lot of nerve, inmate.
You should have gave me my helping.
I'll give you something, alright? I need you to make a contested muscles check. So you're going to be rolling against their contested muscles.
It's a 7.
Alright. On a critical failure, the server is swinging the ladle at you, and with just sheer strength, the tray that you swing down just bends the ladle and slams it into the server's head.
I'm going to continuously smash the tray against his skull, probably until there's like an indentation, kind of like until you can see brain. And then once that is done, I would like to check his person for like any sort of key lock.
Yeah, as you're searching, go ahead and roll me an investigation check. You do have proficiency in this, so you'll be rolling 3d6.
Ooh. That's a 6.
Okay. As you're searching, you realize that the server is not a key carrier. However, for brutalizing the server in your vengeance, you will get +1 willpower.
Okay. And I would like to say, as he brutalized him, that blood kind of came up and just splattered across his face. It's not something that he really minds at that point. He just leaves it on his face. But he turns around and he looks at the Swole brothers and he gives like a nod, like, all right, I owe you one, we good.
Go ahead and give me a reputation roll. You can have this at advantage. So it'd be 3d6 minus 1.
Oh, okay. That's a 13.
You see that both of the Swale brothers, Ogden and Milford, give you a nod before they are stunned unconscious by the stun batons. Swinging, about 5 of them start surrounding you. You do have an opportunity to do 1 muscles check to try and pry them off of you, but they're all going to lunge at you at the same time with their stun batons.
Is the nearest table like bolted to the floor?
No.
All right, I'm gonna pick up the table and see if I can smack him with it.
Go ahead and give me a basic muscles check to pick up the table.
That's 3d6?
That's just a 2d6. A 2d6 plus
Okay.
3.
25. Wait,
25.
hold on. Something went wrong with my mouse. I don't think it's. I can't get.
Yeah, I don't think you can get a 14 or an 8.
Sorry.
Damn,
A 10.
25.
A 10 will still let you pry the table up. And you like to swing it at them?
Yeah, I don't think I can hurl it over my head or anything. I just want to swing it at waist level.
Trix and Saphira, I need both of you to roll fortune to not get hit by this wild swing, as the table that you are sitting on is suddenly uprooted.
Okay. I got a 10.
9.
You both are quickly able to move away as Swingin spins the circle around, knocking into a handful of the guards. Some of the guards still land their stun batons on you.
Can I use this time where people are getting their ass beat to go search for keys for one of the people that just got slammed with the table?
Go ahead and give me a tactics.
Can I give her a helping action for that?
Sure. So you'll be giving a 1d6 plus 3 to Trix's base tactics roll. So you'll be rolling 3d6 plus 3. While this is happening, Swinging, you are batting guards away with the table, but eventually enough come through to stun you into submission.
I rolled a 15.
15. You do find a key attached to one of the guards before a stun baton comes down sharply on the back of your head.
Can I manage to tuck it away?
You are able to sneak it into your pocket right before this happened.
Excellent.
For good measure, Saphira, you are also stunned into unconsciousness. Timrick, try
Mhm.
as you might. The amount of guards that are coming in are soon outnumbering the amount of inmates that are in the cafeteria. Is there anything you'd like to do before you two are knocked unconscious?
Oh no, I'm gonna smile and just hold my hands up. I know when I'm beat, so I'm not gonna try and fight back. I'll just hold my hands up and wait for it.
As you do, they still hit you with as much brutality as if you were fighting back.
So all good. I got one of them.
You each wake up in your respective cells. I'm going to have all of you lose 1 willpower from the damage induced by the submission.
That felt so good. Oh, yeah.
I feel fuzzy.
If Ira's like next to Trix, like checking her head.
Fuzzy. Oof. Hello. Did you take a nap too?
You okay?
I'm just gonna like jolt out of bed, go immediately to standing, sway slightly to the right. Looks like I'm truly gonna faint, and then I'm completely fine. Just completely steel myself. Are there guards outside of our cells right now?
You do see that there are some guards across. There's this big, large sort of gap between the levels. So across the gap, across the expanse, there are guards circling in front of those cells.
So, guess what I found?
What did you find? Between Trix and Saphira's cell and Timrick's cell is Winnie's. Winnie knocks on the bars to kind of get your attention. Says, they said something about getting the next arena event ready. They say that the champions of this event get to earn their freedom, or at least more privilege. They were mentioning how Stanfield used to be like one of us, prisoner, and now he's the warden.
So, what are we? Is that how we're getting out? Hey, swinging! You awake?
What? Yeah,
Wake up!
I am awake.
Hey, swinging. I know that you've been in a few arenas.
Yeah.
Have you heard about this thing that they're saying about them arenas?
That you usually die?
No, the other thing. The thing.
What other thing?
The thing. I start gesturing wildly.
She's
The
talking
thing-
about the freedom.
The thing. Shh, you gotta go be so loud.
If you win, you go free.
Yeah.
That's a lie. You think I would lose one of those? Okay.
I shuffle back to the wall, put my ear against the wall, and cut my hand so that like my voice can be as toward the wall as possible. So he said that you're lying.
I can't. You sound so muffled. You're speaking right into the stone. What?
So
I'm close to the bars.
So
I'm close to the bars.
Oh, so okay, so the front up here. Oh, so okay, up here. Hold on. Excuse me, babe. So he said that you're lying.
I'm not lying. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's
From who?
the guards when you guys were unconscious.
Hey,
I
Trix.
kind of like that idea. Yeah.
Trix.
What?
Where'd you hear it? Maybe it's something new they're doing. Trix.
Oh, I heard it from Winnie the Pooh over here.
That's
Winnie the
why did
what?
you just call me?
You just call him a piece of shit?
Oh.
I'm a her.
Sorry. Her shit. Sorry.
Sorry, everything smells like shit in here. That's what she told me.
That's what I heard. I don't know.
That's what she heard, and that's what she told me, and that's what I told you.
Are you saying
And she
that
doesn't
if
know.
we win an arena, we can get free of this awful place?
And I'm saying that is the best idea I've ever heard.
Well, they're also saying that the whole wing here is just gonna get shipped off to Usox. So
Well,
The
which is it?
mountains?
yeah, to the mountains.
Oh, God.
They're just gonna use this
I don't
for
like
war
the
fodder.
snow.
Gun.
Wait, we don't even get weapons?
I doubt it. We're probably just gonna be meat.
That's boring.
I got a lot of meat on me.
You sure do, big boy. You sure do.
I'll punch him to death. I will show them what it means to be pummeled.
Have you tried
I'm liking
punching
this guy a lot.
gun?
Hold on, bro. Jordan saying that. It's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Would they allow guns in the arena now?
No,
Wait.
I'm talking about the war.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, no, the war's not going to be a problem if we kill everybody at the arena.
no, you don't punch a gun. You take the gun from them, and then you beat them to death with the gun.
That's very... I have to rethink everything now. Wow,
I just blew her little mind.
profound.
Being here for 3 years,
Mhm.
would I know if this is accurate information, or do I have to use
Go
a
ahead and roll.
flashback
Go
to-
ahead and roll my roll a 3d6. You have proficiency in
Oh yeah,
investigate.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hey, Winnie,
16. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
what'd you do to get in here?
I killed someone.
Oh, was it someone important?
No, not. I mean, they killed my dad.
Oh, a revenge killing. I respect that. I do.
I didn't mean to. He just shot him,
So
and
You killed him on accident?
well, I was just so angry, you know. I didn't think I was actually gonna like kill him. I just wanted him to hurt for like a little bit. I didn't actually. I'm not
So, like, was
you.
it with like a baseball bat or a gun?
It was with a gun.
That's how it starts.
What's so funny?
You thought that you were just gonna hurt him with a gun.
It just happened. I didn't think it was actually gonna.
Listen, you're in jail. You're wearing these dirty robes that I got onto. And it happened. You killed him. It wasn't an accident.
It
He's
was.
dead.
I
and you
didn't
did
mean
it.
to.
It doesn't matter. World doesn't care whether or not it was an accident. And from what I heard from all the way over there from Mr. Froggy, World doesn't care if you didn't do it either.
I'm not like you guys. I'm not monsters. See,
Everyone's
a
a
normal
monster.
person wouldn't laugh at something like that.
Everyone's a monster. It just depends on how much you want to lean into it or not.
I'm not like I didn't want to do. I don't want to do more of it. I just want to get out of here. I don't even want to be in the city anymore.
Would you do it to get out of here?
Yeah, no, I don't. No, I wouldn't.
I hope you like being war fodder.
You see her just kind of huff and fall silent. Timrick, on your investigation, you know that it has never been a thing for you to win freedom in the arena. You do know that Warden Stanfield, Warden Granite Stanfield, used to be a prisoner, at least from what you heard from when you were first inducted into the Frail Crag. But you've never heard of anyone winning freedom or leaving their cell because they won in the arena. However, you do know that even before your time, that the war between the Kingdom of Usalox and the Zedan Mandate was already going on. Usalox was currently, at least last time you heard, was attempting to invade the Zedan Mandate, which is the kingdom to the very far north.
By the way, none of that shit is true.
What do you
Don't
mean?
get your hopes up.
What is true? What's not true?
I think he's talking about the arena?
The arena is a thing. You're talking about like getting what if they is?
guess.
They're insane here. Maybe if you survive the arena, you get like a reduced sentence or something.
Anything, the arena tells them that you're strong enough to survive the stuff that they do in the basement.
What do they do in the basement?
Oh, lots of fun stuff. A lot of pokey stuff for sure. I've taken a few trips down there myself. But I mean, in general, after the burning, screaming, and crying, it's not so bad. I mean, the alone time is nice.
I need to get out of here.
They're getting your hopes up. You fall for it every single time. You're not the first.
Guessing you've tried?
Me? No. I knew it was bullshit as soon as they told me. I don't participate.
You get a choice?
Not always, but when you know people, you know people.
And the good old Timrick always knows people. This one comes from the cell above you. It's a little bit faint, but she's speaking loud enough for you to hear. It's Arwie Chowder from the mess hall, the half dragonborn, half human female.
You've been quiet.
They say that if you talk too much, it's a sign of someone who has an empty head.
Huh? What'd she say?
Point proven.
Did she say something?
Don't worry about it.
So you know about the transport, Winnie.
That's what I heard. I don't know
That-
when it's gonna happen.
And what do you know about it, Chowder?
I mean, makes sense. Why just keep us here and waste their time beating us half to death when they can sell us and we'll get beaten half to death and die in either the winter or whatever chemical warfare the Zedans are gonna do.
Things must be getting serious if they trying to send us out there. Been here for 3 years. They ain't never tried to do that.
Maybe Usavox are just getting desperate. It's not easy making deals with the Syndicate, I'm sure you know.
I know too well. But that's our ticket out of here.
Getting shipped out? That's a straight ticket into the ground.
We get out of here, we get out of these cells, and then we escape.
Ogden and Milford say you think that we can just get out of the caravan that easily? They share the same cell. It sounds like they're right next to Chowder.
We make sure somebody we know that's transporting us. Now we got Swinging over here. He's a pretty good muscle. And then we got the airhead over here. She seems to like doing what she's doing.
You think that helps us somehow?
Well, you think I don't know stuff?
Do you know stuff?
Oh, I know plenty of stuff. I know how to blow a hole into half of this prison with your piss.
Well, with your what?
She says that she
With
can
your
explode the
piss.
prison with her piss.
What the hell? What have you been eating?
Same thing you have been eating?
Let me take it slowly.
Probably the sloth.
It
Come my
seems
piss
like
don't do that.
I talk too fast. My daddy was Dr. Liam Trexa, famous alchemical scientist, who gassed half of a neighborhood because he felt like it. I know all about the things that kill you just by breathing it in. I know all about the things that could blow a hole in this prison with about an ounce and a half of what they got downstairs.
Well, it sounds like we need to get you some of that stuff from downstairs.
Yeah, that would be really lovely. I would really like that.
Shouldn't be too hard to get downstairs. Guard rotation's probably coming up soon. Just anger them. They'll send you right down.
Oh, I've tried. Why do you think I go down there all the time? But the thing is, they send me down there alone. And I can do a whole bunch of stuff, but after a while, they just knock me out. If we're going to get anything down there, we're going to have to go together. That's the tricky part.
All of us?
Some of us.
Who?
Well, I need someone big and strong. I need someone
Ugh.
slimy, and I need someone beautiful. And I wink at my wife.
You guys wait a little bit and you can hear the footsteps of the next few guards coming in. Some of you might recognize them. They're a different set than before lunch. It's a lamprey and angler. They've been here for quite a while. They walk by, and Lamprey just glares at you as he makes his rounds. He stops at the front of Swingin' Cell and says, I heard you caused quite the commotion during meal today.
Hey, fish face. Long time no see.
You're real lucky that they like you in the arena.
Oh, I don't know if I'd call it luck.
You'd be dead otherwise, if I had anything to say about it.
Well, apparently you don't, because I'm still breathing. Dumbass.
Get him! Get him!
This Jordan is the best version
Fucking
of Jordan.
get him, bro!
I love it.
Curb stomp that bitch.
The other one, Angler, walks by Tim Rexel and says, you done killed my cousin.
He had it coming.
Better watch how long you sleep. You never know when a knife accidentally goes through those bars.
You threatened me like your cousin did.
Maybe I am.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a reputation roll, Tim.
Got you.
Dev was prepared to evil laugh his way out of that shit. He was prepared. He was prepared.
That's a 3, baby. Big 3.
Big 3. You see the Angler just scowl. Enjoy the lights for another 15 minutes. Lights out early for all of you. The entire wing.
What if one of us is afraid of the dark?
Even better.
What?
Psst.
What?
Okay. Oh, you're awake. Hey, you have to whisper, Swingin'.
Oh.
Hey,
What's a whisper?
do you want to go down to
this?
the... Yeah, that's really good. Do
Okay.
you want to go down to the basement with me?
Why?
Well, for the little plan. Remember earlier I
Oh, you
traced
wanna
out
steal
a
some
plan.
piss?
Oh, no. Okay. I want to steal some chemicals so we can blow our way out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Does that sound good to you? Okay, are you in
just
on
said
that?
yes.
Okay, cool. Okay.
How do we
Sorry,
get
I'm
out?
not good at the organizing thing. I'm gonna figure that out in just a second. I just need to know who's in it, you know? Like, she's already in it. Like, she doesn't get a choice. I point out my wife.
I'm assuming you're pointing at someone.
Yeah, my cellmate. The woman who's far more beautiful than I am. Psst.
What?
Not you.
Oh.
In this moment,
Mhm.
can I use my flashback? And I would like to explain.
Mhm.
All right. So, I've been here for 3 years. In those 3 years, I'm pretty sure a lot of inmates have come in and come out, or just come in, I guess. With those inmates that have come in, some of them have been associates.
Right.
I would like to propose, as they came in, each time they came in over their years, they would bring like a shank, some kind of small weapon, something, and just, get it over to Timrick.
All right. Tell me what 3 items you
3
have
items?
from them bringing in. Some have been confiscated over the years. So what
Gotcha.
3 items are still remain hidden away?
I'd say a very sharp shank. Can I get some help here? Can I have the DM help?
I will say that you can have your shank.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say you have also been given a small packet of Songbird. The
Yes,
crystalline
okay, yeah, I was about to
drug.
say that too. Yep, Songbird, and maybe like a match box?
Yes, you can
Yeah,
have
maybe.
a box
Yeah.
of 10 matches.
Oh, let's go. That's gonna be so helpful.
When the lights are snuffed out, you wait a little bit and you reach into a hole in the bottom of your mattress and you retrieve these 3 items.
Awesome. What do you want? Because she was snatting.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to go to the basement with me?
Is that a proposition?
No. Although I'm very flattered. No. I mean for the chemicals, for the stuff.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're in. Okay. Cool. Is there anyone else I need to? And you, and there's one. Oh. Psst. Psst.
What?
No. Not you. Not you. Not you.
What?
Oh, okay.
I wanted to ask him first before I asked you. Do you want to go to the basement?
No, I do not want to be experimented on. If you're gonna do your plan, that's all you guys. I'm not risking my sanity at the expense of piss bombs.
You know how many times I've been down there?
Probably more than either Swale brother can count. Hey, we can count pretty high.
Yeah, how high?
That's
Go.
not the point right now.
Go.
I
Anyway, I've been down there a lot. And like I said earlier, if I were to just get out, I'd just be beat on and strapped back to the chair. But if there's multiple of us down there, they don't have the staff to be able to attend to all of us. There's only one doctor. Okay.
I want to go too.
You?
If-
Are you sure you're going to be able to handle that? You won't pass out at the sight of a needle or something?
I don't belong here.
Right.
Not with you people.
Because you're so much better than us. Sure. And I'll give you a high five if you manage to get out of alive.
I gotta sneeze.
Does he say that every
Bless
time
you.
he's about to sneeze?
Preemptive bless you.
Listen, I'm not sneezing now, okay? So just go back to whatever you were talking about.
I gotta sneeze.
Wow. I forgot. What was I saying?
That we're going down to the basement?
Oh, yeah. We're going down to the basement. Are you going to come?
Yes. That's
Okay. 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 Oh my god, babe, it's almost going to be like our friends. Because we're all going to be doing something together. Being strapped to a chair.
Maybe if I sneeze hard enough, I'll just die right here.
Is that something you worry about?
I mean, I'm laying down in this cell. I sneeze hard enough, maybe I'll concave in the back of my head. I can get a lot of force into a sneeze, you know.
Bro.
Achoo! Bam! And I'm dead.
We knew somebody who did the suicide sneeze. It didn't work very well. He just kind of went into a coma for a long time.
Oh, damn it. All my hopes and
When-
dreams are
Amateur.
ruined.
Verdi Torp, if you remember him.
Oh, that moron?
Oh, it was pretty.
Pretty?
Yeah.
Well, you really are an airhead.
Just like you, big fella.
I'm not pretty. He's blushing. He just doesn't want anyone to know.
Oh.
Lamprey and Angler, you can hear their footsteps coming back to make their rounds. There's a lot of talking going on.
Wow, it's like we have mouths.
Yeah, we all got them night terrors.
Night terrors?
Those brain bugs.
Yeah, I saw your
Brain
face and
bugs.
you gave me one of them.
Hey, watch it.
Watch what? Your ugly mug? I don't want to look at that anymore.
Hey, Angler, come here.
You see that Angler kind of steps forward and just is like, "What are you going on about?"
I'm gonna grab his shirt and slam his face
Oh.
into the bars.
Go ahead and give me a muscles.
And as that happens, has Osley walked over to me?
Has
Oh, what's his name? The second one? The one who's the cousin I killed.
Oh, Lamprey?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
it was Lamprey. Lamprey
Okay.
is Lamprey can walk over to you, yeah.
Okay.
-1, girl. No.
Oh, 2 nat ones?
Oh.
You fumble
Oh my
with
God.
with the jacket of
No.
Angler. Tell me,
Oh, get
How do
over
you
here.
fail in your endeavor?
It's dark.
I think it's like because it's dark, so she doesn't have a solid grasp on it, and she takes too long to get enough like hold on him that he can just grab her wrist and probably do something mean to it.
You feel a tight grip on your right hand, and then it's jerked suddenly downwards, and you can feel the bones in your wrist fracture as they're suddenly slammed into the rusty metal.
Owie!
Do that again, and I'll do it with the other arm too. Get your hands off me.
Almost got you. Almost fucking got you.
You're going to lose 2 willpower.
Let's go. Let's go.
Timric, what are you doing
Yes.
as Lamprey is walking by?
I would like to stand up and like go closer to the front of the cell, and I'd like to say, "Psh, come here real fast."
I just saw what happened with the other guy. I'm not going to do that.
I just want you to remember what you said to me earlier.
Whatever. You're in the cell. I'm not. You can talk all the big talk you want. I know who you were outside of here, but in here you're like anybody else. Dirt under my boot.
Yeah, and that's a lot of big words coming from somebody outside of the cell.
You just said what I said, but you just changed where the... That's not... It doesn't work that way. Listen, go lie down.
I ain't sleepy. Now you said you're so big. I want to see it. Come do something.
You're not sleepy? How about we send you down to the basement? They'll put you right out.
Yeah, let me out of here. Please.
You hear him whistle. I mean, if you hear a few other guards coming by, you can hear them walking from the level that Arlie and the 2 Swale brothers are. As they come down, you see that Lamprey just looks at them and says, he wants to go visit the basement. How about we be hospitable hosts?
All right, how many guards have come in?
I would say about 4 guards, including
4 guards, okay.
Lamprey, are there. Lamprey opens your cell, and they gesture for you to leave the cell.
If he's
Alright.
if he's getting medicine, I want medicine.
She really needs it. Look at her.
I'm gonna like start having a full fit, like a full tantrum,
Just
like
shut up.
Yeah.
Stop screaming so much.
She's gonna keep screaming
Fine.
until you let her out.
Bring her too. See if we care.
I'm gonna look back at Saphira and like I think Saphira kind of already knows that she's gonna need to get caught up in this mess since the door's already open. But
Yeah.
she kind of sends a look to Saphira like, let's go. Can I use this time to like super sneaky, like reach in my pocket, drop the key before the person comes in?
Were you dropping the key? Just on the ground?
Just on the ground behind me in my shadow. So it's very dark. So like I want to put it in my shadow so it's not immediately glinting in like whatever low candlelight is outside or low gaslight.
Give me a fortune roll at disadvantage because of your hand.
Okay, so that's minus 1d6, right?
Yep, so you'll be rolling a d6 plus 3.
Okay, cool. All right, this can be done. This can be done. A 5.
Yeah. Let's go.
You hear the metal of the key hit the stone, but through the commotion, it's not super noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
As they roughly yank you forward.
Okay. I'm
Oh,
just gonna
and
go
one more
in.
thing, Matt. Do I have my items with me? Like,
Yes, I'd
Okay,
say that
cool.
they're kind of like hidden in the waistband of your
Amazing.
pants.
Can Swingin' come? Swingin'! Swingin', do you want to come? Do you
I'm
want to
gonna
go to the
get up
basement?
and I'm gonna like grab onto the bars and then start to slowly push on them. I know it probably
Hey.
won't do anything, but
Hey,
We're
stop
all
that.
gonna get more
No.
Go
medicine.
ahead and give
All
me
gonna
a
get
muscles
more
check flat.
medicine.
that's 2d6.
Yes, 2d6 plus 3 for your muscles check.
While he's doing that, since they're barely going to close the door, can I try to slam it on them?
I got a 9.
You can actually hear the stone kind of crack as you push against the bar swinging. And one of the guards looks up and says, "Hey, cut that out. Stop that."
Make me. Little man.
You see that they all just rush forward and just stun you.
Ah!
Severe, you're just trying to slam the bars like quickly.
Yep, just anything to get to be taken since everything's going on now.
You slam the bar and you just hear one of them yell, "Oh, my foot! Ah, that's my good foot." You see that their other foot is a peg leg. You know what? Take her too. Just take the whole level.
Oh no,
There's
it might be
a whole level?
it might be too late, and if it is too late, you can just tell me. But I dropped the key so Saphira could pick it up, not so that I could just be left in a cell alone.
I forgot to say that.
Saphira, I'm gonna have you roll a fortune roll for
No.
this
3?
information to be kind of passed along. It will be a 2d6 plus 3.
Yeah, I am kind of insane. and
11.
Maybe I don't give the best.
You drop it, and it's not quite clear to you, Saphira, if you're actually supposed to pick it up, but on your way out, you do scoop it up.
Excellent.
Just in case, because it is a key and you are in a cell.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to leave it here. Soon enough, Timric, Trix, Saphira, Winnie, and Swingin, who is being brought along on a gurney, are being led down to the basement. You guys are on an elevator that operates on a pulley system with chains, and you can feel it sway as it slowly drops into the basement. The chute that the elevator rises and lowers in is much larger than the actual elevator itself, so it has a pretty wide berth to swing, especially given Swingin and Timric's hefty weight. Swingin, I would say that you wake up a little bit sooner than you did previously. You are going to lose 1 willpower for being stunned like in quick succession in the past few hours.
Okay.
You are brought down, and the flickering torches of the basement cast long shadows as you guys are walked down the hallway. You can hear screams and cries from closed rooms as you pass them of inmates being treated. You are brought to a fairly large room. On each of these containment tables, you are instructed to lie down and you're strapped down. Metal plates are pressed against each side of your skulls, and you can see a machinery crackling with electricity. One of the guards says, "This is just here to prep you," as he starts to crank it. I am going to need all of you to make a 2d6 roll to withstand the electric charge. On a failed DC 9, you are going to lose 2 willpower.
Oh,
I
girl.
got a 5.
I got a 10.
If you roll a 9 and above, you only lose 1 willpower.
Yeah,
I got
this is
two.
tickling. This is just some warm up stuff.
On a 2, you are going to lose 3 willpower, Saphira.
Yikes.
One of the guards looks over you, Trix, and says, "Good enough medicine for you?"
I always feel so loose after something like that. That's real nice.
You see that one of them kicks the electric machine. And I'm going to have you guys roll another one as they hit it again.
I got an 11.
I got a 7.
If you get below a 9, you lose 1 willpower. If you hit a 12 or higher, you gain a willpower. And if you get a 2, you lose 3 willpower.
Wait, I got a 5 the first time, so I
Yeah.
lost 1 or 2.
You lost 2 willpower.
Okay.
on
And
the
this
first one.
time I got a 7.
So you're gonna lose another 2.
Okay, another 2. Okay. Cool.
Swinging, you're
So
also
I
gonna
got
lose
an
another 2.
11.
Saphira, you're just going to lose 1. And Trix, you're going to lose 2. After a while, the machine, although is left on as the guards left, the machine eventually runs out of charge because it's no longer cranked. And you guys are able to get a reprieve from the electric torture. Next to you, Trix, you can hear Winnie just panting.
Hey, how you doing? I know your tongue feels a little buzzy at first, but it'll pass. Did you shit yourself?
Oh.
Well, that's a plus, right? How's everybody else doing? Everybody okay? She's like so coherent.
Oh my god.
I still gotta sneeze.
Okay, so
What's happening?
you are going to be going to several rooms, all of which I've taken a visit in once or twice. And this is the time I'd like to use a flashback if I can.
Okay.
As I've mentioned, Trix has been down here multiple times before. Each time that she has tried to escape, she has done so in a methodic manner. So every time she gets out of a of an experiment or whatever, she'll go to one of those rooms and put she'll just tap on it. And she's been doing this for 2 years, and she's been down here a lot. And so hopefully what I'm hoping is going to happen is that those stretchers that they're going to be sent to, that she knows that they're going to be sent to, are going to be weak enough for them to get out of.
Gotcha.
Flashbacks, I love it. I like this mechanic.
Yes, for our audience, each of our prisoners has a flashback token. It lets them have one instance of saying, hey, back in the past, I would like to have done this to help facilitate our present escape. 2 have been used, one with Timric getting his 3 items, and then now with Trix weakening the stretchers. Just like she predicted, after some time has passed, a scientist comes walking in. You again?
Hi.
I have quite the concoction for you this time.
Oh, is it something colorful?
You'll be quite the specimen after I'm done with you. You see a few other scientists enter the room and bring the rest of you onto stretchers. As you guys are wheeled away, you're each going to your own torture room. These rooms are either just corrective torture methods, just there to cause pain and break your spirits, or they are there to test depraved serums and other type of less than legal, less than ethical science. For each of you, I am going to let you describe to me what happens in each of your rooms.
I think in Timric's room, it's kind of ironic. They've got a whole bunch of sharp objects, and because he is a grung or a frog person, they're gonna try and dissect him and just slice at not vital tendons, but they're just slicing at his arm, and I'm pretty sure they're enjoying that as much as they are.
Mm-hmm.
But they just want to kind of dissect him and just make him feel like
pain
shit, because they already don't like him anyway. Just make him feel pain for sure. Yeah.
Right. I'll have you guys describe your rooms, and then I will tell you what happens in them.
Can it be more psychological?
More psychological. I think you are subjected to the water drip torture, where they
All right.
drop water on your head slowly.
Water won't beat me. I'm too strong for that.
You say before the next hour passes.
Water might beat me a little bit.
Achoo!
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Bruh. I will say, am I allowed to say Trixes, or do you have
Yeah,
something?
you
for
can tell
Trix?
me, Trixes.
Okay.
What's in the
I
serum?
think I have no idea. But 100% it's like they strap her to what looks like a pod of some kind, and then they close a lid, and whatever serum he injects into something, and it causes a gas to fill that pod.
Okay.
And I actually want to leave it up to you to tell me what it does.
Alrighty.
I don't know, maybe kind of using fire and poking sticks or something.
You have these hot metal needles that are in hot coals, and they are slowly pierced into your skin and left there.
Oof.
After about an hour of the water dripping on your face swinging, you suddenly erupt with that loud sneeze. It's not strong enough to bust your head open, but it is strong enough to bust the stretcher that you're on.
My man. That's him right there. That's big fella.
Swinging, you hear the metal of the stretcher just kind of scream in pain, as metal can do. I don't know. As you are suddenly like knocked off the stretcher, and the person in the room with you is knocked back against the wall, a little bit stunned, but like trying to like quickly get to their feet.
Is the stretcher attached? The stretcher is not attached to the floor.
No.
I'm going to pick the stretcher up and start just beating them with it.
Go ahead and give me a 3d6 muscle check. So you
Let's
can add that
go.
3 to the end of it too.
That's a 12.
You basically just hit him with the stretcher so hard that his head just comes clean off and smacks against the wall.
Oh, well, I haven't done that before.
Oh my god.
Damn, I'm strong as hell.
I'm gonna head to the door and see if I can get out. I'm still carrying the stretcher with me.
Go ahead and give me a muscle check. You had this one at advantage, so you'll be rolling a 3d6 plus 3 again, even though you're not in combat because you just killed
7.
someone. 7. You're able to push this door open, and you can see the other doors are shut. You hear Saphira screaming from the one just across from you.
All right, I'm gonna tear across the hallway and grab that door and then bust in.
Okay, Saphira, you are in the process of having the 27th hot red needle being pressed into your flesh. The guard looks up at you like in mid puncture.
Okay, I'm just gonna like take as many quick steps as I need to, and then just bring the stretcher around and to the side to try and smack him in the neck. See if I can decapitate him like the last guy.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and give me another contested fight check.
17.
You completely just remove his head. Bits of like the spinal column also comes out with it, and the rest of his body just like crumples at your feet.
Damn. All right. Turn the
Jordan,
Saphira
I need
just
this
start-
energy in every single campaign you do from now on. Please. Like,
I'm gonna see if I can free her.
Yeah, you can just easily pry open or pry off the straps.
All right, Sapphire, we gotta find your wife. She's an airhead, but she can make things explode, and I like that.
While he's saying that, she's pulling out every single needle as fast as she can.
Go ahead and give me a tactic roll. That's a 2d6 plus 3.
7.
You are able to successfully pull out most of them. Some of them are still there, and you are like bleeding a little bit from each. I'm gonna go ahead and have you lose 1 willpower. Timric?
Yes.
You can hear commotion outside. The scalpel is digging deep into your flesh. The guard says, "We're not gonna kill you. We're definitely gonna see how all your organs work while you're living." As they reach forward, are you doing anything?
Yes, I would like to. So how am I strapped down? Am I just strapped
You're
strapped all the
strapped
way down?
across your chest and arms, and then also your feet.
Make a strength check, or not a strength check, but a muscles check. And if the muscles can like make the seat or the stand or whatever fall over, I would like to do that and kind of get out of the straps. And
so you
as
like to
I
just
get out of the
roll
straps,
away?
Yes,
and
roll
try
away.
and just like flex against the straps?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me a muscles check.
That's a 10.
10. You're able to pry away, but unfortunately, as you do so, the scalpel still cuts across you. You're gonna lose 2 willpower from
That's
this
fine.
and
No
the other
pain, no
cuts
gain.
as you land onto the ground. You successfully break out of the straps.
I would like to actually grab at the shank that's in my waist and then use his momentum of him running at me to basically drive the stake right through his neck.
Give me a tactics roll.
Okay.
And you get advantage on this one.
Was that 3d6 or 4?
Yep, 3d6 plus 3.
Oh, that's a 13.
Nice.
He runs forward and goes just as your shank drives into his throat. The scalpel clatters to the floor. His eyes widen as he weakly grasps at your wrist before his eyes roll back.
If I had the time, I'd see about every single organ in your body. And I'm going to just like push him off of the shank. I'd like to wipe it off. And then I would like to take about 3 different sharp items.
Gotcha.
In here.
Okay. Tricks. As much as you might hold your breath, eventually you can no longer, and you start inhaling the fumes inside the capsule. Swinging and Saphira, you find Trix's door because it's the room that you were originally in. The main scientist turns around and says, What's going on? How did you get out?"
I figured something out I can do with this stretcher. I've done it twice, and I'm going to see if I can do it again. I'm going to run at him and just try and decapitate him as well.
Give me a 3d6 plus 3 muscles check, and it's going to be contested against him.
All right.
And while he's doing that, is Winnie also in here, or where's
Winnie's in a different room. Winnie's not in this room. You each were taken into a different one.
Got you. I think I'll go. Instead of going with them, I would have wanted to go look for Winnie in another room.
Sounds good. Swing, you swing at his head, and you're able to knock into him, but he kind of like rolls with the strike, and you're not able to decapitate him. But you do knock him against the wall, and he's like a little like dazed.
I would like to charge at him and just like throw my entire body weight against him and the wall.
Saphira,
while he's doing,
yep.
While he's doing this, can I try to? Because like I'm guessing there's a panel where he's controlling the gas, right? I'm gonna go to the panel and try to turn off the gas, and if there's a lock on the door, unlock the door.
Okay. You're gonna go to the panel. Go ahead and give me a tactics check.
Okay. An 8.
Swing, go ahead and give me a muscles check.
An 18.
You run into him, and your shoulder just crushes his head against the stone wall.
Don't get up.
Saphira, the panel is pretty simple to understand how to use. There's a solid lever that you can just pull down and open the chamber. The remaining gas, there's not much left, but the remaining gas dissipates into the air. A few coughs will get some of the fumes out of your lungs.
Well, after she's done kind of like coughing her lungs out, basically, she's gonna look up and, oh, you all look okay. You're bleeding. That's not good. Where's everybody else?
We haven't found them yet.
We just came this room. I haven't seen the slimy one. Timrick.
Now, I don't know exactly where it is, but I do know that there is a place where the scientist makes all this stuff. He does it in-house. So it's down here somewhere, and I need to find it. But we also need to find the rest of them.
We can find everyone first, and then we can go.
Okay. How are you doing, Swingin'? Are you okay?
I can decapitate people with this stretcher, and I like it.
Wow. That's awesome.
Timrick, as you are going, you can hear what sounds to be Winnie screaming somewhat farther down the hall. When you reach that room, you see the scientist is leaning over her on the stretcher and has this large bone saw in his hand.
Oh shit. I would like to go over and do like, you know, the typical prison shank where you put the hand over the mouth and then just stab down the chest. I would like to attempt to do that.
You absolutely prison shank this scientist, and he falls backwards into you. You find Winnie, and as you pull back the sheet covering her arm, you see that they have grafted some type of metal cylinder where her left arm used to be.
Ooh, a metal cylinder?
Yes. Right after her bicep is just a cylinder.
Wow.
Timrick?
You a tough one. You're tough.
I can't feel my fingers.
This is gonna come as a shock to you, but
oh my god,
you
what
don't
happened to my
gotta
hand? She just kind of looks to her left.
if you want to get out of here alive, I need you to calm down. I ain't carrying dead weight with me when I get out of here.
Do you think they can put it back on? Do you think they put it back on?
No, they're not putting your damn arm back on.
What did they do?
Now you're just like us.
Oh.
All right, I want to kind of get her free.
Okay, you pull her free. As Trix, Swinging, and Saphira explore the rest of the hallways, you are looking for explosives?
I'm looking for the chemicals
You're
to
looking for
make
the chemicals.
explosives, yeah.
Right.
Because I know that they don't just have explosives down here. Yeah, there's just like not some C4 lying around. But yeah, I'm looking for the chemicals to make explosives because it sounds like we've got like chemtech and this kind of stuff, so it seems like reasonable to
yeah, you're looking for just any type of volatile substance. Go ahead and give me a tactics check, Trix.
Okay.
If you want, Saphira and Swing can give you the help actions. So you can get a d6 from each of them. Plus Saphira's plus
guys.
3.
17!
You're searching and you finally open a door. You have to be careful because your left wrist is still broken. You open the door and you see a whole collection of vials, each with a different colored substance.
I look like a kid walking into a candy shop. I have like a shine in my eyes. If this was an anime, there'd be little hearts in my eyes right now. I'd have the little lines for the blushes. I'd be so, oh my god, you guys ever seen anything so beautiful? And then I'm gonna go forward and do I know what to grab?
I'm gonna just have you roll another tactics, but this one it has to be flat.
Okay, so just 2d6 flat.
Yep.
A 2.
Oh. Tell me what goes wrong.
I probably start a chemical fire.
As soon as you go and reach for the first one, your hands start to like melt. They start to like droop, and the bones in your fingers almost like dissolve. In both your hands, one's broken, but the pain of your wrist is going away as well as like anything else, as your hands kind of just like start to kind of go soupy.
Both of my hands do this?
Correct. Well, I mean, like your whole body is, but
What? Wait,
your
what
whole
the
body is
fuck
kind of just kind of going
happening?
soupy and this happens like after you take the first 2 vials. So those 2 vials immediately like shatter on the floor, and you can see a small chemical fire start to pick up. Sophia, as you probably
I
enter this door, you kind of see that Trix is like slouching and drooping a little bit. She's still able to maintain a somewhat form, but it definitely looks a lot more mushier. Kind of resembling the cafeteria slop.
Wait, is she like actively dying in front of our
She's not
face?
dying. You're
what
not
do
dying. You're still conscious
smells
through all of this. But you were just losing
Okay.
your bones.
Okay.
As she's slouching,
What the
you're
fuck
gonna
are
move
you
behind
doing?
her and just
But
like
my bones
under her
back.
arms, just grabbing into her arms.
You can hear popping and cracking as the glass shatters and the fire starts to
I
spread.
She's pulling her out
Oh,
as quickly.
the fuck? Can I move?
You can kind of like move, but it's much more like sluggishly as you're trying to get used to this state of being.
All right, move. I'll grab the spaghetti. Swinging will move up to her and just kind of like grab
Spaghetti.
her waist
Mhm.
and then
Ooh,
pull her up with no support otherwise.
I make
And
that
just,
sound.
like,
Trix, I
slap
think
her over
your
the
jaw
shoulder.
is still fairly formed, so you're still able to talk.
I'm not really sure what's happening. I feel squishy.
You feel like a bag of sop. Plop.
Someone bring me back to the place that we were at, where I was in the pod. It's only,
Let's
it was the
go.
only thing.
Let's go. The fire's
Unless
spreading.
you know how to ungoo me, Kermit. I mean,
That's my cousin's name. How you know my cousin?
yo. I mean,
Don't
As
mention
the
Kermit.
fire
He's on a
starts
good
to-
path right now. He's doing good. I got him out of the life. Don't mention his name.
He's off the
I
streets.
paid his way through college.
I heard he's still like on the street.
Oh my god.
What's wrong with y'all?
Winnie looks and says, we should probably get out of here. And as the fire starts to spread, Trix, are you just like flailing in Swingin's arms?
Yeah, I need to
your
I need
bones
that
do
serum.
start to feel like they're reforming as you kind of like concentrate harder on getting your bones back.
What the fuck? Why am I have to manifest my bones.
Manifesting quick.
May I
Roll for
please
manifesting.
manifest my original
Roll
form
for
back?
manifesting.
Go ahead and roll a 2d6 to get control of your body.
Roll for
Oh my
manifesting.
God. 4.
You're able to get half your body back.
This feels strange. Do you guys smell burnt toast?
We're all about
I
being burnt toast.
smell
if
a
we
lot
don't
of burning
leave.
right now. We need to get out of here. It's the elevator that we're in.
Yeah,
I
let's do
need
the
those
elevator.
chemicals. God damn it! What are we gonna do now?
You can hear a lot of the chemicals just like they're all just shattering.
Unfortunately, I didn't get any of the chemicals, guys. But at least we did this together as friends.
I want to not die as friends, you know?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
listen.
fair.
Move on.
I would like to make a proficiency check right here.
Mhm.
What I'm surmising in my mind, because this fire is already spreading, when we get in the elevator, if I take a match out and
Mhm.
throw it at this fire and just like let it keep going, just make it even worse, is it going to blow up the basement and potentially attract the guards?
Go ahead and roll that 3d6.
Okay.
And I'll let you add your tactics modifier.
That's an 11 though.
It is quite likely that if you add more fire, it will only accelerate the process. So it will cause something to happen, something big, probably an explosion.
But I want all of us to be in the elevator and going up. Like, do we have to crank this elevator, bro? Like, do
You
we
sure
have to?
do.
Oh shit! All right,
I'll crank it.
swing it. Crank.
Yeah.
So we're gonna crank it, I guess, and wait. How's the fire looking as we
Are you
crank?
throwing the match? The fire is spreading. It will
No,
continue
no,
spreading
I'm not
as
throwing
is.
the match until we're like in the
Okay.
elevator and it's cranked and we're going like about to close it and
All
go
right.
up.
I need a muscle check from swinging. Not quite yet. Don't do it quite yet. I will only do it once you throw the match. If you decide to throw the match.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
I mean, the fire is gonna explode either way. I'm assuming, right?
You're just
Do I get
accelerating
it?
the rate.
You will accelerate the reaction.
Yeah, fuck it, man. It's a one
Blow
shot.
that
Do it.
shit up.
Yeah, yeah, man. I said, fuck it. It's a one shot, bro. Let's go. We doing it.
All right, go ahead.
We doing
You throw the match. Swing. I
We
need
all
you to
die.
make
Swinging. It
a
depends on you, my
muscle
boy.
check. You need to beat a 10.
It's all on
Oh
you, my boy.
no! Ay!
Let's go.
16.
Let's
Woo!
go.
Let's go! Let's go!
16.
The whole elevator's just like swinging very precariously back and forth, almost like hitting the walls of the elevator shaft.
Whee!
You can hear loud explosions starting to pop off, and you can feel the whole prison shake.
Which floor are we going to? I'm just gonna crank until we get somewhere.
Yeah, we'll just get off on the first one. We want to
Yeah.
get out
Yeah,
of
that
the
seems
elevator
right.
shaft as soon as possible.
Has Trix got any more of her body back yet?
Yeah, am I still noodly?
Give me a 2d6.
Man.
Because that depends on what I'm about to do.
7.
You are still not fully have your left leg.
Look, I'm mostly solid.
Yeah, that's
Look
good
at the
enough.
way
I'm gonna
it's
give her
wiggling.
I'm gonna give her the box of fucking matches. Look at the way it's wiggling.
Oh my.
I'm gonna give her the box of matches, and I'm gonna say, "All right, you do something good with this."
Ooh.
Fire got her
Thank
into it. Fire will
you.
get her out.
The whole
Wow.
prison seems to be shaking. You hear the foundations rumbling, as you know that more chemical explosions underneath in the basement are just constantly expanding.
I feel bad. I didn't get you anything. I didn't know that we were exchanging gifts.
Oh yeah, I'm also gonna hand out like the scalpels and stuff to everybody else in here. So like,
Let's go.
yeah, everybody gets a weapon or a little shank or something.
You can hear guards, and you can hear various prisoners and inmates also shouting as the prison starts shaking. I would say that the elevator is towards the end of the cliff face, and you can see the ground start to crack beneath you. You look down the hall, deeper into the prison, and after a slight rumbling, the ground in the far back, in the very last wing, you hear this loud crack, and it just falls off. The hallway just ends with just a gaping hole, and you can see the horizon as the back end of the prison falls off the cliff and into the Hungry Sea. But it's not stopping there, because the cracks on the floor continue splintering and branching off deeper towards you guys.
Time to go. Time to go.
So we running?
Yeah, I'm gonna book it.
yeah.
I'm booking it.
I
Alright.
need 2d6 rolls from you.
Everybody?
Everyone?
Yep, basic 2d6 rolls.
Okay. I got a 7.
A 9.
Oh, I'm dead. I'll see y'all later. I tried, guys.
Timur, what bad thing happens as you guys are running towards the entrance, away from the cliff face?
For me, is it just me, right?
Yes, what bad thing is happening to you for your critical fail?
I feel like Lamprey comes out of nowhere and tackles me.
All right. You hear a shot ring out, and a bullet buries itself into your shoulder. You're going to lose 2 willpower, and then you're going to lose an additional 3 as Lamprey pushes you, and a falling piece of the ceiling lands on the same injured shoulder.
I would like to use my traits right now. I want to roll a d6 as an action so I can regain that much willpower. And it says I can only use this when I'm at 10 or less willpower.
Gotcha.
So let me roll that 1d6.
And what is happening as you are regaining the willpower to move on?
So that's +2. I'm going to take my shank out, and instead of rushing for the freedom, Lamprey threatened me in the cell. So if I am to get out, and whether I die or get out or not, I want to make sure that he dies.
Go ahead and give me a... Well, how are you fighting him?
Is he still aimed at me?
Yeah, oh, he's still... he shot you, and then he tackled you to get hit by falling debris.
Okay.
So he's right next to you.
Cool. Well, in that case, I would like to try and get a full mount guard or a full mount on top of him. And I guess I got fist out right now and not my shank, but the shank probably flew out of my hand on that nat one. So fist, I'm punching this guy.
Go ahead and just give me a pure muscle
Okay.
roll. The rest of you, what are you doing? Are you guys just running towards the entrance, away from the crumbling floor?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah. I'm behind Trix just to make sure she's not falling.
It's an 8.
You just beat him down. He's barely conscious. His face is a mangled mess. With one last slam, you just... it's lights out for him.
Amazing. Can I take his firearm?
Yep.
Awesome. I'm going to run for it and try to catch up with the group with the firearm.
I need you all to roll fortune rolls as the roof starts collapsing in on you guys.
I got a 7.
Got a 5.
a 10.
Wait, what the hell? Oh, I got an 8. Okay.
As you guys are running, Swing, your steps falter a little bit, and you kind of fall a little bit behind everyone else, but you're still moving. You can see 2 rows of guards standing at the entrance, fending off prisoners who are also trying to escape. How are you guys getting past this?
Are the Swell brothers fighting any of them?
Yes, the Swale brothers are definitely part of the groups that are fighting out.
I want to aim at whichever ones are fighting the Swell brothers with the firearm, and I would like to shoot the guards.
Give me a tactics roll.
It's another 8.
You empty the rest of the revolver. There's probably about 5 shots left into the 2 guards, and the Swale brothers look at you, and then they have the opening to escape, but because you helped them, they start clearing a path for you as well. They're just going to town on these guards and biting like their heads off.
Love that.
I want to charge like I did with the scientists in the room downstairs.
Okay.
Shoulder first, just charge, aim for the knot closest to the were shark brothers,
Okay.
and just full charge, just smack into them as hard as I can.
Go ahead and give me that muscles check with the proficiency.
A 16.
You absolutely ram into sending 4 guards flying. The last 2 hit the door and break the door open. The ground continues to quake, and bits of the Frail Crag starts falling into the sea. The prison is living up to its name as it starts to crumble around you guys. As you guys reach the door, the last bit of the floor gives away. How are you guys making it out of here?
So in front of us is just like a cliff, right?
In front of you is just the cliff. Below you is just bits of rubble that are in freefall. In a few milliseconds, you will also be in freefall.
Well, I'm a frog, so hop, motherfucker. It is water below, right?
It is a far drop. You will hit the water like you're hitting cement.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Pop, motherfucker.
Yeah, but like, do we have... Okay, I'm going to do one more proficiency roll.
Oh.
And see if there's any other way out of this. Is that something I can do, or
helping action too?
Yeah, go ahead and I'm gonna say you can have an investigation check, but you'll have it at disadvantage. If Saphira gives you the help action, you can have it normal. So it'd be the regular 3d6.
Okay, so our 3d6.
Yep.
14. Ooh, yeah, 6, 6, and 2. Yeah. Go.
You see that if you're able to grab onto the cliff face, or if swinging is able to grab onto the cliff face, you can probably grab onto swinging and save your life.
Yeah, I want to grab onto the cliff face. Both hands.
Go ahead and give me a tactics roll swinging.
A 6.
You grab onto a rock face and you almost like your fingers scrabble against the rocks, but you're able to quickly grab on. Trix and Saphira, what are you doing as Timric is able to latch onto swinging?
So I'm behind Trix right now, so
Yeah. Can I look around? So, like, I have these matches.
Mm-hmm.
I want to, this building's, falling apart.
Yes.
Is there somewhere I can make explode? Because I want to, propel myself forward via explosion. Because, her one leg is noodly right now. She's she's behind. She needs to get some ground. So
the Deku strap.
I want to do some shit. But I have no idea how to go about this. Okay, so I started a chemical fire.
Right.
I grabbed one thing. Can that one thing be something that I can use to create an explosion with these matches?
What I'm gonna say is that is a very stressful situation right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's enough to make quite a few prisoners pee.
Let's go!
And I don't know what's in the sop that's in the mess hall.
Oh no.
But
Let's go.
It's not natural.
I stop midway. She probably slams into my back. And then because I spot, piss. And I gather it, and I would like to create an explosion to propel us forward.
You gather the piss?
I gather it with...
This is a desperate situation.
With some rags to soak it up.
You do not have time to do rags.
I'm gonna rip
rags.
apart.
You can just throw the matches onto the ground.
Oh, I can, and then mix it with the chemical?
No, you can just throw the matches into the piss.
You think that's gonna cause an explosion for you?
Yeah, fucking I'll do it. And then I'll smash the vial against it.
The explosion rockets you and Saphira into the air far above what is only the doorway that is left of the prison as everything is crumbling around, and launches you high into the air. As all things do, as they go into the air, they have to come back to the ground. As you reach the peak of your trajectory and start plummeting towards the ground, you feel your bones start to dissolve in your body again.
I grab her and I grab Saphira and I become like a human Play-Doh shield.
As Swingin and Timric and Winnie, who is also able to grab onto Swingin, pull your guys off from the edge of the cliff and stand at what is the only remaining structure of the Frail Crag, which is the doorway. You see Saphira slowly reach the ground with a tiefling-made parachute.
Let's go. I said I could blow a hole in the prison, and guess what I did? And it got us out, didn't it? Everybody thank Trix. Say thank you, Trix. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hey, so are we all friends now?
Hell,
I mean, we're married.
And this has been the Frail Crag. Thank you so much for joining us for Tales from the Graveport.
Good night.
Peace out, everyone.
The
The end credits for this. Kermit is doing fine. He went on to have his own show. He's doing
good.
Timric is still in the streets, but he's supporting his cousin. So.
Hey, respect on that. Respect on that. His neighborhood respects him. That's all that matters.
Oh yeah.
I think he's on the street. I think he's on the Sesame Street.
The Sesame Street now. Yeah, I think he's on the Sesame Street. He's doing good work there though. Just teaching kids about alphabet and shit.
Have a good night, everyone. I'll catch you guys later.